doing well. I am back for a good time and hopefully a long time. If you're just joining me, I did jump ahead a little bit. I just kept playing from where I left off. In the previous game. I have since signed back into Stream Elements. Switching between there we go. Absolutely no idea the reason behind the character designs of these particular enemies, but they look so weird and cool. But they lie in wait. Just, you know, head down, lying face down on the cold stone ground as the, you know,
The Reaver required some additional enhancement before this door could be opened.
This thing received Wheel of Life, seemingly worshipped by the fellow humans. This stone circle has been carved skillfully into the semblance of the Wheel of Fate. Far too detailed for such a primitive cult to create. This object must be a relic of the Citadel. Perhaps I can find its original resting place. Anyway, let's kill these bug people. That's what she said. I kind of wish there was like a ledge I could throw these idiots off. But unfortunately, using the force in this game is a little bit tricky because, I mean, it does have like a nice fresh coat of like 2020s patina, but it is still running on a 2003 engine. It's still highly playable and very fun. Yeah, like it's a very old game. see if I can throw was like, so yeah, using the force here is tricky. Still a very early 2000s game. I remember playing this way back in the day. A friend of the family had a PlayStation, and I think he was going overseas or something. Like he was out of town, and yeah, he let us borrow his PlayStation, and it had like a bunch of games on it, including this, and I
This
just remember
door was
absolutely
clearly
loving it.
significant. The answers I sought surely lay within. But to unlock the chamber, the balance emblem had to be fully restored.
Hey guys, just give me a second. Yeah, I love this game. Like, kind of, it's very much a trip down memory lane as well. A lot of good memories with this one. I mean, the other ones, the other games in this series, not as fun. Yeah, you're right. This game has like a lot of, I mean, there's nostalgia, like there's a lot of early 2000s nostalgia about this one as well. Where do I have to go this way? Just give me a second, guys. I gotta just check something real quick. Just have to switch over to chat. Oh, thank you for all the support. I hope you guys enjoyed the short I posted earlier today. We worked on some Gargoyles themed stuff. Anyone remember the show Gargoyles? Like back in the early 90s, Batman the Animated Series was a new thing. And Disney wanted their own version of it, so they made Gargoyles, and it was fantastic. Nowhere near as dark, but it still had a similar, like, you know, kind of, you know, winged defenders. The Gargoyles turned out to be like really friendly and, you know, living in New York and all that. Yeah, don't mind me, mate. It is much easier to play this game as Kane and Raziel. You just have much more options available to you. I mean, switching between like the old graphics and the new graphics, like, there's still, like, this new version isn't great.
Kuivammi manteca kiki. Two cups simultaneously. Let's have a look. Should I switch skins? These things hit like a bus. They're going too slow. Man, if this thing kills me, that's on me. Go now.
documentary about whatever happened to what's it called? Starship, which used to be like Jefferson Airplane or whatever. Sorry, sweetheart. Whatever boyfriend put you up to this, it wasn't worth it. Where do I gotta go? Yeah, I was watching this, whatever happened to thing about the guys that sung Built This City on Rock and Roll, and Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. Fascinating thing, and whatever became of those guys. I mean, they're still active, but they're in their 80s now.
These statues were singularly inanimate. I knew better than to assume they would always remain so.
It's not a bad guy. These pharaoh humans are kind of interesting, I guess. It's time we get repetitive. So if I can clear the room as soon as possible, that's the best way of playing. Like, this is nowhere near a speed run. I don't do speed runs. The whole concept of a speed run is like, how much time can I spend trying to get as little time possible to win something? It's like, it's a paradox. Watching this video by this guy called Summoning Salt. He's amazing. Like, all he does is make these YouTube videos about speed running and trying to beat like world records in like 40-year-old Nintendo games from like the NES era. And I'm on the edge of my seat watching this, thinking, I've been watching this for like, 20 straight minutes, and he has me absolutely captivated with his story about some random nerd trying to shave off like a quarter of a second from a game that hasn't really been in the mainstream since like 1985. Ooh, these are cool. Wow. Look how much detail has gone into this. It used to look like this, now it looks like this. That's amazing. Kudos to the development team that, you know, really put some effort into this. Now I've got to figure out where I've got to go. That's what I love about the auto aim feature. What also kind of like annoys me a little bit about these sorts of games is like it's never made entirely clear what the bad guys, some of the bad guys' motivations are. Like with the vampire hunters that seem to be constantly harassing the girls. It's like, well, I get it. I mean, he looks enough like a vampire that, you know, harassing him and trying to destroy him is sort of, you know, in their best interests. But for these, like, feral humans that, you know, lie face down like this and just attack me for no reason, like, I don't get it. But again, here's me, you know, in 2026 trying to apply, you know, consistent story logic to a game from 2003. It's like, dude, shut up and play already. That's what I intend to do. This angel-looking guy. Look at that level of detail. How cool is that? Look at all the weeping angels from Doctor Who. Which Doctor Who got cancelled. I mean, I was never a fan of that show. Like, even back in the day when I was a kid and I was watching it, I just thought, like, I either found it scary or boring or some combination of both. Kinetic shackles reinforcing my brute telekinetic abilities. With exact technique, I'm able to temporarily shackle my enemies mid-air with chains of force. That's cool. Some little ability there. Snap at your face. this thing is. Which is either like the letter H or some kind of Chinese thing. Not entirely sure. I clicked away before reading the description. I don't think it matters. Anyway. All I know is it belongs in this conveniently shaped hole. That's what she said. Oh, cool, I got another like. Excellent. Thank you very much for sharing, spreading the love and all that fun stuff. I appreciate you more than you would realize. Okay, so that's that thing from that room there. I'm gonna have to sort of go around. Yeah, I was watching this thing about Jefferson Starship. Yeah, that band is always cool. Like I didn't realize that, you know, back in the 80s, you know, people thought that we built this city on rock and roll. It was, you know, just cornball schlock. And then again, I was a little kid at the time, so I didn't really, you know, pay much attention. All I knew, like, you know, we built this city on rock and roll. Just an absolute banger, and I love that song as a moonsucker. But apparently, like a lot of people just sort of, you know, listened to those lyrics and thought the whole thing was stupid. Which, I mean, it kind of stands to reason. Put that there, building up instead of running around in circles. Apologies for that, I didn't realise I actually had that thing that I needed. Oh boy. I mean, it's a glow up, but she still looks really derpy. Again, like this, I get that I need. There should be something around here that has like a trigger or something that I can use my telekinetic abilities on. Yeah, there we go. Just gonna see it for just a second. Maybe just get a little bit closer. Aiming it just right is the trick itself. The water's drained out of there.
The third fragment of the balance emblem endowed the Reaver with the elemental power of lightning.
Ooh, pretty. Like a medieval lightsaber. Ooh, they sent a really big one. Pink eyes. Pink eyes. Way tougher. I mean, these guys aren't really a threat. Sort of like these weird smoke elements in World of Warcraft. Oh, company. Yo. Now, this is on a side note. Check it out. From what I can gather, this is water. I'm touching it as a vampire and it has no effect on me. So, I mean, there is a little bit of inconsistency. Like, check it out. I can stand under this. I can stand under this. This, like, waterfall thing. I mean, my health goes down like a teeny bit. But no more than it normally does. There was some more environmental damage I could do to these guys. Yep, he's a weeping angel. Brace yourself, boys. He's nowhere near as intimidating you get the general idea. pretty sure if I did not. For a second there, I thought that was water. I mean, not that it's bad or anything, but like, you know. Place this thing where it belongs. And now I'm gonna face off against this dude. Of course I do. Oh. Lose weight on well. Yeah, I can do this all the I can't believe that Christina Pazzinski and Tom Segura are getting a divorce. Loved watching your mum's house. Genuinely one of my favorite podcasts. And I don't watch a lot of podcasts or listen to podcasts. Never been a big fan. Dang it. Face up against two of these guys. Alright. Keep dodging. This is one of those things where I really hit each other rather than just make my life. Lightning spell basically. Too much sleep on those guys. This one's not going to be nearly as long-winded as the previous live streams I've been doing with this game. Wait, do I have to go back through there? Do I? maybe I overestimated my needs to be at one place at that one time. Yeah, thought so. I mean, the other problem with it being early 2000s, like hack and slash beat 'em up kind of game is, yes, the enemies are repetitive, unfortunately. Look, sometimes you just got to encourage them as best you can. Red Wag. I've got to trim my mustache, it's getting a bit bristly. Like, just talking to the fellas in the chat, like, have you ever left your, like, your top lip facial hair get a little bit too long? Like, your mustache has kind of become very thick and caterpillar-like, and you almost feel like Tom Selleck, but it starts growing up your nose. I hate that. Earn the cane skin, scourge of the circle. The visage of my misplaced childhood. Eternal damnation leaves plenty of time to plans one's revenge. I can almost taste it as it was born from hellfire, forged by the necromancer's magic. My armor resisted fire and provided me a strong defense. Okay, cool. We got a new skin, people. Check out this new skin. So that's Fatalistic Emperor, SRX, Petty Nobleman, and now Scourge of the Circle. which is just petty nobleman with a color swap. So let's spend the rest of this game looking like Edgar Winter. Don't worry if you don't know who that is. Super famous Albino guitar player from the 1970s. But I mean, to use a more, I guess, recent example of what this guy looks like, I would just say Geralt of Rivia. If he was like, you know, dead. He just looks like a witcher that's been left out in the cold. Yeah, from what I can gather, this is actually one of his really early skins from one of his really early games. Do I go in here? I don't know. No, not just yet.
A new area of the vampire citadel lay open. I still had much to discover.
Nestled deep in the Black Forest, Vorador had once held court over a private kingdom, as decadent as it was depraved. Now, all was still. I hoped I had not arrived too late.
All the theme music starting to play. Okay, settle down. Where's it good to go? Oh, I should go off here now. Spectral mode. Step through here. recharge my supplies. See if I can find a conduit back into the real world. That's what she said. A weeping and gnashing of teeth. Just have a quick soul drink before I proceed. Running upstairs and taking care of business. Guys. I mean, that's essentially all a zombie is. It's just reanimated human jerky. It's like... when you think about it, like an Egyptian or like a South American mummy, all it is just jerky that's been gift wrapped. Not sure if I'm going the right direction. Like that one. Ah! That'd be right. Okay, like that one. And like that one. It's always mildly annoying when there's like a time delay.
This pool seemed related to the portals which had transported me into the vampire ruins, but its surface was disturbed by the spouting of these gargoyles.
Come on.
These gargoyles were effigies of the vampire's enemies. In the corresponding murals, they were impaled by heroic vampire warriors.
Ugh.
Perhaps this was a clue.
Hard to say, really. Wait a minute. Wrong sword. Oh. Oh, this one's got wings. Might be able to get tough if you make it kill. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
This mural was similar to one I had seen before in the fountain room.
Oh, wait a minute. Another one around here. I like how it makes it sound like a hot water bottle being slapped. Okay, where do I need to go? One thing I'm not a fan of in the Spectral realm is just how distorted everything looks. mean, it looks cool, but yeah, it has a distracting, like, annoying, ethereal quality to it that yeah, just find irritating on the eyes. I get this distinct impression that
This mysterious chamber was clearly significant. Perhaps I would finally find the elusive Vorador within.
that's a taking care of business here. Maybe you're not supposed to open this at all. That's probably for Kane. In fact, I'm pretty sure that is for Kane. Thanks for being so patient, guys. Now you're all on fire. Not nice, is it? Get up there somehow. Do I shift into the spectral? No. It's worth a shot. Now I think I have to go into this door here with the sorry, mate, I didn't mean to leave you all the way up there. Just fiddling and farting around. Spoke to a mate earlier today and he sounded a bit depressed that all his friends were passing away. That's the weird thing about, like, you know, getting close to retirement age. You just realise how old your friends really are, particularly your colleagues. And you're like, oh man. I have no idea. Oh, I didn't see you over here, sweetheart. There's nothing I can really do for her because I don't drink blood, but I can steal souls. Giving her a bit of a reprieve. Her suffering. I mean, it kind of sucks that you can't, like, you know, free the people that are shackled up. Oh, that's so cool. The great thing about this game is it rewards button mashing, not in the same way that, like, what are they called? Give me a second. Ha! Look at this. Check it out. Look at this skeleton, right? Completely the same. They didn't bother changing a single thing on the skeleton. They just said, you know what? We've done enough here. Let's leave it. I mean, there's a teeny, like, minuscule amount of, like, detail. Oh. Do I have to climb back out of here? Apparently I do. I kind of wonder what the heck this chick did to, you know, get stuck down here.
This door clearly required some artifact before it would open.
Indeed. Sorry, I kind of get a bit quiet when I'm concentrating. Okay, we're gonna go here. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty positive that that female prisoner here was probably, like, the character model was probably based on, you know, some chick or cheerleader or even ex-girlfriend that did one of the developers wrong. Jump on these barrels? I'm quite adept at not needing to use barrels as a way to get myself up. I'm a vampire for Pete's Dragon. I mean, the level design here leaves a little... Ooh, come on. Really? I don't particularly want to drain the souls out of these two chicky babes down the bottom here, but I also don't want to have to constantly repeat this part. How do I get over to that side? And I'm not entirely sure how. Ah, dang it. Fortunately, the developers took into account just how many failed attempts the average player would actually have. So let's see. No. No, looks like we're gonna head back again and try. Now guys, just be aware that I am doing this in installments, so I won't be sitting here playing this out entirely. I know you guys are busy, you have stuff to do, as do I. And I had a feeling that I needed to do like a small amount of reality bending to make it to the other side. Jump on those guys like they're popcorn. Speaking of popcorn, I'm hungry. These guys seem to recover really quickly. So I'm not going to bother. So yeah, the idea here is to play until I find this Vorador guy.
This statue appeared to be the same hero I had seen depicted in the fountain room. This had to be significant.
Gotta love the invisibility. I need another kind of sword here. Not entirely sure which one though. Too many runaways eating up the night. I think I lowered this down and then I jump onto it. It takes me up here. Oh, okay. Yep. This is one of those puzzle rooms. Whoa, what? Just give me a minute, guys. Come as soon as possible. I was today years old when I found out that the lead singer from replenish my health yet again. Because of course I do. Fortunately these things are plentiful and easy to kill. I mean they present a mild threat, but as long as I don't have to, as long as I don't have to run back and forth too many times, alright. So, let's lower this. Let's go invisible. Is that one done? And now where do I go? Okay, there's one up there. There's one up there. Alright. Too many ways. go. Which one am I missing now? Okay, I got that one, I got that one, I got that one, I got that one. Ah, there it is. Okay. I gotta be invisible for this one, but first I gotta eat something. New one. Should do it. I'm pretty sure that should do it. I don't know. There we go. How great is that? Like the gargoyle faces. They haven't changed them that much. Just derpy.
This was indeed the vampire warrior depicted in the fountain room, for here was the hero's weapon. This could be the key to solving the riddle of the fountain.
Received Heartseeker. This ancient vampiric weapon was wielded long ago by the hero Latimer, for the slaughter of the Hilden Horde. Reputedly, the spear was designed to rip the still-beating heart out of a Hilden straight from his chest, causing instant death. Now, if you tear somebody's heart out, chances are you're going to kill them. Regardless of what species it is. Excuse me. Got a bit of a cold, guys.
Heartseeker.
clear what I need to do. I'm just gonna jump onto YouTube for a hot minute. No, that's not it. Sometimes it's just process of elimination. I just had to pause there for a second because not only was I fighting with the urge to snooze, but I was like, maybe I need to look up a walkthrough for this particular game. Nothing too major. Oh, I got them all. Excellent. Yeah, that's supposed to be on fire. How cute is that? Oh, okay, so I do actually have to go outside. Shift into spectrum. Alrighty. Or do I have to go up there? Yeah, just do that. Get out of Spectre Vision and head on up. mean, regardless, I should be able to harvest their souls no matter what. I don't understand, like, they can just die and, like, their souls will go unharvested. That's not how it works. Even, like, siphoning blood. Like, does it have to be, like, they're still being hard? I think I'm overthinking this wonderful but still very ancient game from 20. What is it? 23 years ago? Something insane like that.
When I drove the spear home, the gargoyle was stilled, and the corresponding mural shattered. Perhaps the other murals I'd seen throughout the mansion had been similarly affected.
Cool. Okay, how do I get this thing out? Walk through here. Guys, if you're still with me, and if you're lingering in the chat, let me know. Say hi, don't be shy. I mean, obviously, if you're not, then, you know, don't fret none. And I will not hold it against you if you would like to remain silent. It's interesting when, you know, you hear those Miranda rights being read to, you know, different criminals by cops and stuff. It's like you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you in a court of law. It's like that should also apply to regular life. Like if you're constantly mouthing off and making a fool of yourself, you can't be too shocked when that actually gets used against you. taken names. I think also the fact that Raziel is kind of at that point where a combination of being fed up. Let's see how do I get up there. Transform back into me. Am I going the right way? Why do I get the impression I just ran in a big circle? Because I did run in a big circle. And I shouldn't have done that. Anywho. Wow, I've shifted realms 50 times. Yeah, those guys are going to respawn regardless, so I'm not going to cry over spilt milk. But I am going to do a quick costume change, guys. Okay. This looks promising. There we go. Let's see if I can. Oh, I need to be in human form for this. Because of course I do. One moment please, I just have to do a hot fix. No, leave me alone, you stupid squid thing. Finally, some progress. How about you leave me alone? Just double check to see if I haven't missed anything back here. Ah, man. Normally I'd be at the gym, but I'm just not feeling up to it. Been sneezing today for some reason. This could be real careful here. Alright, we made it to the 2-hour mark, guys. If you guys are still here, I would take my hat off to you, but that would mean I'd have to remove my headphones, and that's just not happening. At least not now. Alrighty. Yeah, I was not expecting this part to actually take this long, but you have to bear in mind that I haven't played this game in any significant capacity in about 23 years.
Alright, we done? Thank you. Good gravy. Oh, hello, gorgeous. Do you come with the car? Okay, another puzzle room. So this is the chick warrior. Slightly easier to solve starter puzzle, that's for sure. There's one up there. So there's one here. I can't reach it because of the fire. Too high for me, but I'm going to see if I can. No. I'm going to try and reach it from here. There we go. The problem with this is the only clue, the only hint that you get is you got to get the spear from this chick. Oh, here we go. Okay. Where do I move this thing to? Okay, so it has to be sort of within the parameters of this box. I would have never thought to look there. Spectral realm check, and the fire still affects me even though way easier than the other one. I mean, way easier I think is an oversimplification. I think it's still tricky. I'm still not Oh, here we go. What's this? What's this? What's behind here? Ah, I get it. Cool. Okay. So I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need a walkthrough for this. Because I do not know what I'm supposed to be doing. Why'd you do that for, stupid? Yeah, so I'm supposed to use this thing to get up to here when I just figured out that I could just, you know, do a quick run and jump. See if there's... Can I move this thing? No. Can I move this thing? No. Oh, here we go. There's that one. Like, most of these puzzles are intuitive. Here we go. There's a trigger up there. Okay, that resets that. But if I can't get up there, what's the point? Oh, it's a climbing wall. Here we go. one more to do. And I can't figure out how to do it. Because this stupid fire's in the way. Yeah, that can just click through the table. Why should anything make sense? Like, I don't particularly enjoy looking for clues for too long. This reminds me of the point. Ah, here we go. I think I spoke too soon. Alright, here we go. I was that far away from jumping on YouTube to find the walkthrough for this. Alright, sweetheart. Until next time. Replenish my supply of soul. Means that as Billy Joel always said, it's all about soul. It's all about soul, it's all about... You guys. I knew these dudes were going to come alive. Perfecting my newly heightened telekinetic powers of newly heightened powers of telekinesis, I've learned to hold my enemies momentarily in the air. weapons would do more damage to each other than they do to me. It's really annoying. So I need to enter through here, apparently. This is taking a while. Now where do I gotta go? Back through there, apparently. Do.
These murals were attuned somehow to those in the fountain room, for this wall too had shattered.
far out. Please don't be on a timer. Of course you are. Typical. Let's try this again. Oh! Stupid. Actually, let me try this. Of course I can't use my telekinesis when I'm swimming, because that would be convenient, and we don't want that, do we, precious? Look guys, I get it that you want to see me win this, and I want to win it too. But I actually have scarce patience for stupid things like this. So I am going to call it there for tonight, guys. Let's just save it. Oh. And I will bid everyone a fond farewell. As far as live stream goes, this one has been actually reasonably successful, but yeah, I've hit a bit of a snag.